A search operation is underway in the Atlantic Ocean after a commercial submersible went missing near the wreckage of the Titanic. OceanGate Expeditions confirmed in a statement that it owns the missing submersible and people are on board. The company reportedly charges guests roughly $350,000 for a place on its 8-day expeditions. Sky's James Matthews has more from Washington.
It's going to be a very difficult search and rescue operation given the circumstances, given the depth of this submersible. The Titanic itself is on the bed of the Atlantic Ocean, some 4,000 metres down. And you read some of a UK Ministry of Defence statement there speaking about NATO capability for retrieving submarines in need of rescue. Well, their remotely operated vehicles only go down to 1,000 metres. That Titanic, that wreck that we're looking at now, that's 4,000 metres. That's the depth at which this submersible would have gone to for a view of the wreck of the Titanic. So you can see, given the depths, the circumstances, how difficult it would be to retrieve that submersible, unless the company involved had something similar that it could send down to a similar depth. We will find out in due course. But things are not looking good, it should be said. This submersible, called the Titan, operated by OceanGate Expeditions, it sends a ping ashore every 15 minutes, indicating that all is well on board. That ping went silent more than 9 or 10 hours ago, and that is at the heart of this rescue operation, which is being conducted by sea and by air using aircraft. It is a composite hull, it's not metal, so it should float to the surface. And indeed, there is a mechanism on board this vessel whereby if there's no activity on board, then so-called drop weights are jettisoned, allowing the vessel to come to the surface. That's something that searchers will be looking for. All hope is not lost, I might say, at this stage, Kamali. There are supplies and there is emergency oxygen on board, which should typically sustain the people on board for 96 hours. So, you know, there is hope, there is time, but time clearly is fast running out.